The topic of privacy plays into all aspects of the world. Whether it be data privacy, government surveillance, social media, or photography, the way that these forums are regulated plays a major role in the lives of their audiences. One major aspect of privacy that will be discussed in this video regards the rules and regulations around celebrity privacy in photography, specifically paparazzi and the regulations around them and their right around celebrity children. Who distinguishes the fine line between this topic? Is it the celebrities themselves that draw the line, or are there already laws in place that allow the regulation of this action? This video will go in depth into the fine line that differentiates photographers' rights and celebrities' privacy of their families. The first major question: what are the current laws set in place, or are there even any? While there are general privacy laws set in place for photography protecting children in the US, only specific states have regulations regarding celebrity privacy and their children. Across the pond and the continent in California, paparazzi are legally prohibited from trespassing on private property, using telephoto lenses to survey private property, or pursuing targets in cars. However, many criticize the law as having little in the way of teeth to back up its threat of liability. As a result, supermarket tabloids and shows like TMZ remain as popular as ever, relying in large part on their paparazzi-driven images of celebrities at their worst or most provocative. Laws regarding public photography have always created confusing questions about the extent of privacy rights versus the First Amendment. In the United States, photographs that are taken for editorial use in a public place generally enjoy constitutional protection under the right of free speech. This right is not without limit, though. Generally, courts have recognized that certain matters enjoy a right of privacy or are against public policy for other reasons, and not protected by the First Amendment. For example, in September of 2013, a bill was signed in California resulting in big changes for the paparazzi. Governor Jerry Brown signed the privacy measure, making it a misdemeanor to attempt to photograph or videotape a child in a harassing manner if the image was being taken because that child's parent is a celebrity or public figure. Hollywood celebrities like Halle Berry and Jennifer Garner showed support, testifying that they had experienced uncomfortable situations in relation to the matter. The new penalty? A possible year in jail and a maximum fine of $10,000. As a result of these regulations, there have been a handful of paparazzi continuing to cross the line by photographing and harassing celebrities and their children way before we can even imagine. Sometimes, even strict privacy laws don't stop paparazzi from making an extra buck. Let's discuss some major lawsuits that have been brought up in the past 10 years. Nicole Richie. In 2010, Richie had legal victory over the paparazzi after a photographer was lurking around at her 2-year-old daughter Harlow's preschool. After winning a temporary restraining order against Mariotti, Richie went a step further, seeking to make the restriction permanent on behalf of her child. She went on to protest that in addition to trespassing on school grounds, the event emotionally traumatized her daughter, as he yelled and screamed in an attempt to scare the child so that he could photograph her reaction. Richie and Mariotti settled out of court, with Mariotti agreeing to steer clear of Richie and her family for 5 years. While Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell haven't taken legal action against the paparazzi, they still have something to say against media intervention into celebrity life, especially when it comes to kids. The duo started a hashtag campaign and boycott called No Kids Policy, which asked publishers of celebrity content to take a pledge not to buy and or publish unauthorized photos of celebrity children. As you can see from the examples we have shown you, celebrities and their families have been targeted for many years, sometimes even putting the safety of their families at risk. Celebrities are drawing the line about whether their children can be photographed by the paparazzi. Many celebrities are banding together to make real change when it comes to the photography of celebrities and their families. When it comes to privacy, the law changes week to week, or even day to day. Anyone can make or propose a change, but it helps to have a big following like celebrities do so that they can bring about change.